Up until 2017, if you wanted a 4K projector, then you needed to spend over £5,000 to get it. That has just changed. With the release of Texas Instruments' new DLP chip technology, there are several manufacturers launching affordable projectors. The first two projectors to hit the market with this new chip are the UHD60 from Optoma and the H7850 from Acer. Both offer full UHD certified 4K resolution with the latest 10-bit high dynamic range or HDR for detailed colour-rich images. Specs are fairly similar on these two. Beyond the basics, the Optoma is quieter than the Acer, both on paper and in practical usage. But it's larger and heavier, so if you intend to move your projector about regularly or just want to get it out for occasions, then the Acer makes the better choice. It's smaller, lighter, and comes with a carry bag where you can store any required cables. In our testing, the Optoma had slightly louder speakers, but in both cases the speakers are really only meant for presentations or occasional use. You'll want a dedicated sound setup for movies, games, or sports viewing. In terms of real-world usage, both projectors produce an excellent picture, with more than sufficient brightness for use in any room that isn't in direct sunlight. Our testing was done in a relatively brightly lit showroom floor, with just a few of the lights turned off. For us, the Optoma slightly outperformed the Acer in terms of brightness and contrast, albeit the difference was only minimal. There's no way to show in this video how 4K content really comes alive when detailed on a screen big enough that you can really see the detail. The clarity is simply stunning, and it's a huge leap forward from viewing on even a large TV screen. Our test setup wasn't the ideal environment to show HDR content. The darker you can make a room, the better a projector will perform. So if you're dedicated to getting the best performance, making your room darker and less reflective is something worth investing in. Both projectors are also good for gaming on. Enthusiast PC gamers may notice some slight input lag in games with fast mouse movements. We didn't notice any real difference to the average 4K TV though, so if you're playing on a console or on less competitive games that don't require lightning fast response times, then you shouldn't notice any issues. If gaming is your thing, then the Optoma is the better option. It has a noticeably faster response time in its game mode of around 55 milliseconds. In terms of connectivity, both projectors cover pretty much everything you might need. The only slight disappointment on both models is that only one of the HDMI ports is compatible with the UHD 4K and HDR standard. This means that if you have more than one 4K device to connect, you will have to swap the cables around each time you wish to change devices. There's also a 1.6 times optical zoom on both models, allowing some adjustment in picture size versus projection distance to allow you to get your setup just right. Pricing-wise, at the time of us making this video, the Optoma UHD60 is priced at £2,499.99 and the Acer H7850 is £2,299.99. That's a difference of £200, which makes for a tough decision. In our testing, the Optoma is the slightly better projector. Even if we discount the tiny picture differences, it has the added optical connection for surround sound output. It has a lower response time for gaming and an extra year's warranty. In reality though, if your setup means that these aren't necessities, then the Acer has the advantage of being smaller and lighter, as well as more portable with its carry bag. Also, £200 put towards a decent screen or sound system could be worth more than the slight loss in brightness and contrast. In short, if you have to have the absolute best no matter how small the advantage, or you intend to do some serious gaming, then you should pay the extra and get the Optoma. If you're a casual gamer and want a bit of portability in your setup, the Acer could be the better choice. The good news is that you aren't going to be disappointed with either of these projectors. Seeing 4K with HDR on a large projector screen is an amazing experience, and in isolation, both of these models offer an experience that's extremely close to that of the previous generation of 4K projectors that cost over double the price or a lot more. For the price of a half-decent TV, you can now enjoy cinema-level scale and quality at home. Both projectors are available to buy from our website, scan.co.uk, along with accessories to get you set up. Check out the display tab and then click on projectors.